Evan Culp, PM Head of Cloud Management Solutions here at Supermicro, continuing our podcast on Supermicro software cloud AI initiatives. In the previous video, we laid out a sort of Visio diagram or a diagram showing you how we're going to stand up a GPU tenant cloud. We have 4 shards that are going to be offered for a control plane for virtual machines. And of those 4 shards or control planes, we're going to import Kubernetes compute. So if you've already started or basically deployed your SuperCloud Developer Console, if you have not yet or not sure how to do that, I encourage you to look at the video podcast on deploying SuperCloud Developer Console, which is available on the website or on the YouTube channel. So today we're going to focus on really, okay, what's next? Okay, I've got my control plane. I'm all set up, Kevin. So how do I deploy or how do I import my Kubernetes compute so that I can instantiate containers and also virtual machines? And so what we're going to do here is we've already built a shard for what we call a Developer Console North shard. So we're going to focus on the South shard, which is for Kubernetes compute servers, physical servers that we allocated here. They're going to be compute 4, 5, and 6. And I'm on 4. We're going to designate that one to be the master and 2 other nodes that are going to participate in the cluster. So all of our configuration is going to be on that master or that compute 4. And the first thing I want to point out is like, well, how do we do this? Like, is it any different than we did deploying the control plane? Absolutely not. You're going to still use Kubespray to be able to do that. And I just want to review again a couple of things before we sort of dig into this. And that really has to do with the first thing is where is this location that we can execute that command to do a basically a harvest or a download of the secret ingredients or the software bits in order to do so. So it's going to be at this location. And then the other thing I want to point out too as well is that in the master location under tags, remember our particular platform is supported with version 2.27.0. And we talked about this early on in the YouTube video on deploying a SuperCloud Developer Console. So you want to stick with that same version because that is the version that we support with our platform. So just wanted to review this. Nothing changes there. We're just going to follow the same particular script there, the same methodology in regards to deploying our Kubernetes environment through Kubespray. All right, so enough of that. So the first thing we're going to do is issue the command, the git clone command here. I recommend that you create a little sort of recipe script of commands so that you can simply cut and paste them in there. If you're sort of a beginner, that's easy for you to follow sort of that recipe guide or that script. But if you're an expert user, pretty much these commands will probably be at your fingertips and based on what we're for finger memory that you already know what to type in and what to do. But in any event, we'll continue on. So the first thing is we're going to do a git clone of our HTTPS. So this Kubernetes compute machine has been upgraded with Ubuntu 22.04. It's running all the various versions or software bits that are compatible with the latest kernel. So you would provision that initially first through some mechanism that you want to deploy. Likely maybe virtual media or some methodology that you want to basically get the software down to your physical server. Once that completes, then you're going to obviously give it an IP address, set the gateway, and make sure it's reachable. And then you're going to do an apt-get update, making sure you can communicate with the mirrors, and then do your apt-get upgrade and upgrade it to the latest kernel version. Okay, so then we're going to execute this command and we hit the return key and then it goes out and basically does its thing about pulling various objects from this particular location. This will take a few moments to do here. And remember, when you're actually continuing on with Kubespray, one of the other things that is very important here is that you must install Python 3, which is with an apt install command, and then make sure you install pip with the requirements .text file, which we'll show you in the next particular video clip. So this is sitting at 4%, 5%. It's going to take some time. As you can see, it's clocking up, communicating with that location. So we're going to pause here and then wait until this completes in the background. No need to keep you on looking at these numbers continuing to clock up. It's going to take a bit of time here. So we'll close here with this particular video segment. And thanks for joining today. You have a great day, and we'll see you across the aisle. Thanks again.